Hey everyone, it's Chris here. Let's play another game of the Settlers of Catan on Catan Universe. We are in the one position. We're playing a three-player version of Through the Desert. For your knowledge, that's 14 victory points. You get 2 extra victory points for getting to one of these 2 islands or to this little desert area over here. So let's take a look at this board. Interesting board. There is a 659. However, I'm a little weary because what's lacking on it is wheat, even though that is really good production. And there's a nice, particularly good port right there, which could be really good. But I really don't like to start a board without any wheat. So I'm a little weary of that. This 946, though, is kind of interesting. That could work. Man, this 965 is not bad, though. It really isn't. This could be interesting. Yeah, this is a toughie. Gotta choose. There's a 6, 4, 10. I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna build up. So this does, we gotta be careful. Could open us up for a plow. I would hope if someone was to build here, they'd actually just go that way, which I think is a little bit more likely, but it's a little risky doing what we did here. But I think really any direction here is kind of risky. Maybe this would have been a little safer, to tell you the truth. Maybe we should have actually done that. But I like this for the risk. For those of you who follow the channel, you know I actually do like this northern route quite a lot. I think it's a nice quick line, assuming we can get it. But it's not always that easy, especially with such access here with this 6. Could be a pretty juicy spot. But again, it does give us options. This could absolutely get taken, like a 610 ship already, boom, boom, get over there. Got to worry about that as well. But we generally try to go for production if we can. Sheep, yeah, maybe this 965 wasn't as bad as I was thinking. Because like this, the sheep is pretty rare on this board. Kind of interesting. He goes for the 5, 4, 6. Okay. Well, that does take out 2 other sheep spots. So that's a pretty nice pick, but it does open, yeah, it opens these up though, which could be bad news for him. Honestly, we might even consider taking one of these spots, like this wheat port with our 6 there. That could be pretty good. That could be pretty good, especially with this here. It's not that crazy. Interesting, really interesting. It's an interesting board. Like, it's funny. I kind of like the 3-player boards so it's a 3-player board with 4 players. I kind of like that. I think it's interesting. So it does open up some extra drama with how this is going to go. All right, he goes 965 points down. See, like this, the problem is this is all, it makes every spot no man's land. I don't know. This like reeks of me maybe stealing this. Or even this. It's like, it's so risky. Because I could, which is the funny thing. I could build a ship and I could just go maybe take this 610. Right? I mean, I could. It's not out of the question that I would do that. Especially with a 3-for-1 port to start with a ship. There it is. That one gets taken. 6-9. Ouch. 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 Yeah, good stuff for Gray there. Well, this really is interesting. I'm really curious to see how this is going to open up for us. Because we've got some interesting options. Like this, I don't think this will be around. But it's not out of the question that this 610 gets taken. Yeah. Blue takes the 610. They also drop, which is interesting. So this all comes down to what they want to do. Like, what does purple do here? Purple's in trouble. I think if you're purple, you go 10-6, build a ship. Maybe that's the easiest thing. Because otherwise, you're giving me like the 11-5-8. That seems crazy. Like, do you give me that? Like, the other thing that they could do, it's a little risky because I'm the first player. That's the other thing. I have a bit of an advantage. Because I'm the first player, maybe I could plow somehow. It seems unlikely, but you never know. And they do. Where are they pointing? Left or right? Okay, and that's the smart play, because that forces me to try to think about what I should do. I could screw them and go like 10-6. The problem is, does that really help me? Right? It's a bit of a bummer. It's not great. I could try to play the odds maybe. Go like 2-4-8. Who's gray? With the sheep. I could do that. 8-5-11's better production. I might be like uncontested here. We know there's brick here. I got to think about what I want to do. I don't hate the double wood, to tell you the truth. I really don't. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna risk this. I'm gonna see if maybe we can't get the roll here. Maybe I could rob from them. Get a 3. Anyone have a brick? All right, well, it's okay. We didn't get it. It's fine. It is what it is. So we'll be cut off on the 10-6, which is unfortunate. It's okay. I'm not that upset because at least we've got this very, very juicy spot. I do like that. Actually, we'll hold here. Now, it was a risk because now I'm going to have to try to get some of the sheep, which probably isn't the worst thing in the world. So I should be able to trade for it. We still have a 9 brick. We just got to hope we don't get double plowed. That would be the only other concern. Look at them. Boom, boom. Going after the computer. Okay, well, that's fine. But, you know, I don't hate this. Let me see if I can't get a brick here. I would also do a sheep. That's fine, too. Nope. Okay, we'll hold. Oof. Got to be a little careful. Another 10. This is not great. I've got to be a little bit careful with them. I cannot have them coming back. So I'm a little nervous. I just need 1-9 for this to really get going. Oh, you are the worst. I'll take that deal, to tell you the truth. I will take that deal. The sheep is valuable for me. I have the double woods, so that's not the end of the world. Wait, we get the 9. I really don't like where this is going, though. I don't want to compete with the computer to get to this 8-4-11. So I'm not a fan of that. This doesn't scare me that much yet. So the fact that they'll have the early points is probably to our advantage. Because they get this, great. Their production's on the coast. They have a 3-1 port, which is nice. We're portless. I do need, let me think about this. I really need this 11-5-8. I think this is kind of where we're in a bad spot. At least we shut them off from getting to this 2-8-4. They could still go to this port, which could be really useful for them. I still think this was okay. I still think this was okay. I do think this wood is extra valuable, so I really do like the wood. They're going 3 for 1 here just to build another ship. Okay. An 11. All right, I'm going to build a road. We're going to pass. 4-9 would be swell. Yes, great. That's great news for me. All I need is 1 more 9, and we are in hella good shape. It's a 7 now. Please don't hit me. Okay, perfect. Love it. Good news for us is we actually have pretty obvious targets, right? Like this 6. It's pretty obviously good, or this town. Obviously, we have our opponent up here, purple, who could be a problem. But if we shut off this 6, I feel relatively good about it. Get another 4 here. Can I get a brick? Anyone got a brick for us? What we got? We'll do one for one with the computer, sure. All right, we're in business. We are in business. Love this. Okay, and we get the sheep. Nice. We got a lot of options all of a sudden. Honestly, this is one of those funny games. We might want to just consider, because we're going to be able to build hella roads here. Sheepport's not that useful just yet. Woodport's great. Woodport could be very useful for us as well. So we've got some options. I'm going to go hit this, and I'm going to go hit you. Great. Anybody want wood? No. Okay. Do I hold here? Wood's pretty rare. I'm going to hold. I don't love holding with 7 cards and a bunch of wood, but I kind of figure it's probably worth me doing something else with this wood, considering how rare it is. Well, it's a lot more common now, I guess. Yeah, because if we could really, I mean, we could almost build a city with it too. It's kind of funny. Well, all right. But even then, we only lose 4 wood. It's not like the end of the world. So cost us a road, perhaps. We getting hit? No, it's the computer. Interesting. Either way, I think we're in okay shape. Now, there is going to be some interesting questions here. This 6-9 beckons. It really does. I need to get there before they do, if possible. If possible. Now, I wonder what the best way to do that is. If it's shutting off this 10, maybe. A city would be swell on this spot, obviously, but we'll see. Get an 11. What about this? Can we get anything? About this? Can we get anything? I don't love holding again. It did not go over well for us last time. So, yeah, we probably shouldn't have held the previous time, but it's okay. It's okay. Don't intentionally hold with all those cards. And now that's really bad. So they're going to be well on their way here, which kind of stinks. Actually, I think purple's probably my odds-on favorite here to win this at the moment. And they get the 6th, which is terrible. They got really good synergy here. We're going to need probably to start buying cards to really win, because this is going to get untenable really quick. We need to shut it down, especially if we can't get over here. Yeah. So we need to find a way. Whether that's getting here and then going boop boop, that could work. Shutting them down somehow is going to become a big part, because I really think purple probably has the advantage here. We do get a 6. That's not nothing. I'm going to take the city because it's so valuable. Can we get this? Let me see. That city could be a huge deal for us. Right. And by the way, we're doing the one trade to see if the computer gives us anything. That's the one funny thing about CATAN Seafarers. It's not terrible, but we don't have it. He needs it to get this going. He doesn't have it yet. All right. We are cooking with these 8s, though. Like that. Variety of cards, though. So I think if we do in this game, it's from outproducing people. That's already not good. So yeah, purple is a problem. And that's all right. Let's do that. Well, let's do that. It stinks. Oh, it's me? Really? Yeah, I think purple's gonna win this game. I really do. They're really strong side to side here. Again, I do think this is kind of the key to win this map is this top area. Because purple's doing exactly what they should do. They might be doing it a little too quickly, though. We'll see. But we need to get in here if we can and do something. We need to expand where we can. Anybody want this? Doesn't really help me. Poop. I'm going to take the card here. Okay. We're going to 9. Yeah, I think we take the card. I think the 6 is the block. I think we keep hitting them. The ship right now is kind of like a bit of a lost cause, unfortunately. Oh, there's wood. That time. Man. Because we either maybe get like one of these ports and can make some hay that way, or we've got to get here and get to sea as quickly as possible. So there's a couple of routes for us to do this. You know, it's 1, 2, 3. It's not impossible for us to get over here. We've just got to do it faster than they do. Yeah, especially with them, they're running along here. I'm gonna play this. It's gonna go here. It's gonna hit you. We get a wheat. That's nice. Let's roll. And we get a 6 too, which is nice. Can I ignore? What about a sheep? What about a sheep? Sure, we'll do that. Thanks, computer. We're gonna go take our cards. We gotta win some way. Well, victory points, like, okay. Go. Do we go? We gotta think about this. Let's go this way. We have a couple of options here. I could go 3-8 or up here to the 6-9 potentially. It's not the end of the world. Hopefully we don't get slammed here. I really would have liked a knight, but the victory point will have to suffice for now. Okay, interesting. They keep the 6 in place, so that's not good. Okay. They decide to hit there. I think that's fine. This 6 is going to become a big target here, obviously. That's terrible. Worst case scenario is them getting cards, so we don't love that. I'm wondering if this changes our tack here with this settle, though. Because we could go another way. Ugh, yeah, I think they're going to run away with this. Logical 8 eyes. Yeah, me too, man. I'm going to hold. So the game's to 14. They've got the longest road. That's kind of keeping them afloat for now. And especially if he gets there, they're going to be really hard to beat with double of these things. We are going to have to do something. I don't love that, but if they do take it from us, it's not the end of the world. It's not. Because again, I could go this way. We're okay. Please hit the 6. Or hit him on the ship, I guess. It's fine. Okay, I probably would have put it over here, but... Because again, they need a city. He gets a city, though. Oh. All right. You get a 2. 2's not nothing. Can I get front or anything? I'm really trying to build another city if I can. I'm going to punt that. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to buy a card. That is not helping me. How about this? They take, I'll give. I'm going to buy a card with that. Okay, well, again, not a knight, which is really what we're hoping for in this situation. And this stinks. I really need this. I need this blocked. Because they're going to settle here, and now we're in big trouble. Okay. Okay. Interesting. We're running out of time. We're really running out of time. But again, I still think cards are the way to go here. But we are running out of time if we're going to make a move. On paper, we're like in okay shape, but again, this road network is just such a huge problem. Ugh. And 11 points. All right, well, clear favorite here. All right, get that. We have to block this 6 or this 5. This is a huge problem because all he needs is like one city, and it's basically over. So the fact that he has both gold mines is just like a nightmare world. It's not good. We get a 9. Could build a settle here. Build a settle. You know, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the settle. Just take the points. It gets us on the way to maybe getting to the 9. And God, this is not good. We have to move this. Yeah, if he gets the city, we are doomed. So the wheat doesn't really matter. So we like that. I don't like him getting anything good. We really have to block this 6 or this 5, otherwise we're just completely toast. Okay, they build a settle. I don't hate the 4. Get some wood options. Don't have that. Okay, and again, we do have these, so that's something. We probably need to take the road somehow before they win. Otherwise, or he does. Someone needs to take a road here. Otherwise, we are in big trouble. He does need a city, so there is that. This here is good. If we could potentially block access to this, that's another avenue we have to slow down the game. We just need the right rolls, right? So maybe an option is we just kind of go road, settle. Then the problem is, I just don't think we get over here, which stinks. All right, we get double brick. Another 5. I think we're gonna have to rely on them to do this. I'm gonna double road. I think if we're gonna be a factor, we have to take the road away. But we really need production, and I just don't think we're gonna be fast enough. I think purple's basically got this in hand. Yeah, this is what we wanted to do, and unfortunately, they played the better game here. Oh, this is interesting. Huh. That's interesting that they decided to do that. I don't know about that. Because that opens up that opens up their please don't stupid computer. I bet they hit me because they're terrible. Ah, really? That's what they did. Okay, whatever. It's stupid. Pretty irrational, but like the 4 is the block there, sure. Another 9. Okay. Well, interesting. want to do here? What for sheep? Can I get a sheep? I could get a sheep or a wheat or something. I was trying to think what I can do. So we've got some interesting options. Do I take the settles and run? I think I'm going to. The more chance I can get to build stuff, I think is worth it. So we get this. It gives us more options. Now, again, I hate this. Hate this. This game's going to be over before, especially with only one card is the other problem we've got. And now with this. So we've got to take the road. I think we're probably in the best position to do that. He's got to keep running for it. Okay. I think that's right. I think he knows that. We're going to be gunning for him on the road. So he's got to keep doing it. He's got to keep taking it. We've got to outproduce him. Got to outproduce him. I like the 3-2 just for the wood port. So maybe we could dump some of this extra wood and for that extra tick of sheep. I need that to get going here. Need to go take this. Because that is one of our only paths to win at this point. If we can get up to this 9, maybe we've got a shot. Maybe. But this is going to be really tough to come back from this. Really, really tough. Again, the more these 6s roll, the more doomed we get, unfortunately. Because he's just so close at this point. Basically over. Interesting he decides to go that route. A brick kind of thing. Can I get this? Done. Take it. We are desperately clawing. All right, well, it's not terrible. But really, I want other things at this point. Need other things. Okay. Yeah, I think this game's going to be over, unfortunately. I think at this point, we're just kind of fighting for second place. 10s. Okay. I mean, they're in really good shape. I think they're going to get to 13 points here. And then it's just a matter of... Uh-oh. Oh, that's bad. Oh. That sucks. That's very smart. That's very smart. Stops me from taking that spot, which I really did need. I really needed that. All right. Well, that stinks. Get a 4. Okay. Interesting. I almost wonder if maybe our only way to win is to go this way. As weird as that is. 6. Well, the game's basically over here. So let me think about any last chance to pull this off and what it's going to mean. What are we at? Yeah. Not good. I'll give anything, anybody for this. If you need something, I'll take it. Okay, I'm not getting it. Oh, man, it stinks. That really stinks. So, like, that was like, I really needed this to get a chance, and they really did a good job of killing it. All right, the road option is done. I'm going to build this. Let's go road. We'll settle. Build a let's build a ship. I don't love it, but it's what I've got. Basically, our only chance in hell is to get over here. Yeah, it's over. So it doesn't even matter. Yeah, kind of saw this as a problem from the start. We're gonna finish in second, but I mean, just nothing we can do. Second, like these rolls for him were really good, which is just what it is. Like we got beat here, and again, that was the right thing to do. Build the 10-4, build us here. We were relying on a little bit of luck. I knew this was a problem going up. I don't think it would have mattered that much, but we didn't really lose any elo, which is nice. This is nice. Again, we played okay. We played okay, but we did make a big mistake there. Just so you guys, the players, know like what Purple did. Really, he played extremely well. Really did. Got really good on those 4s. Those 6s were huge for them. But I mean, really, I think the key to this map is right up here, like this avenue. We were getting a little greedy pointing up. We probably should have pointed to the left or the right, because we knew there was the potential for a plow, but we risked it. We risked it, and it bit us in the butt. So we knew there was the potential. It did happen, which kind of stinks. Some of this was these players kind of going in here and causing a bit of a flood of activity. But yeah, those early 6s, well, that coordinated 6 between the sheep and the wheat, that just fueled their game. And these 4s rolling as much as they did, yeah, they really get over here quick. And again, they played very well, right? Not that, what did we finish with? We finished with what, 9? I mean, best we probably could have done would have been 12. Get up here. We weren't really a challenger for the road with all those 9s that rolled at the end and the 6s. Like they basically had it. Maybe we could have gone this way, but again, they built early enough that we couldn't really interfere with blocking them. It's got to hand it to Purple. Purple played a great game. They really did. So congrats, Purple. Not much we could do there. Yeah, a bummer. It is what it is. Lost this one. But hey, you know what? There's always more Seafarers, and hey, still in the top 25. Still gotta love it. So hey, thanks for watching. See you next time.